Help. I've fallen off the wagon and I need to get back on. Hi everybody. First of all, excuse cough drop I'm sucking on. Allergies are terrible. I just keep having this little tickle in my throat. But I wanted to share some stuff with you today that I hope will be motivating. I'm hoping it's going to motivate me if nobody else. When I started this channel last February, was a year ago, I weighed 161.8 pounds and felt I was just horribly overweight on my frame. I have a very small frame and I'm about 5'3", a little under 5'4". So that's a lot of weight to carry on my body. And I thought that was horrible then. My blood pressure was up, my blood sugar was up. So I just felt like I needed to do something, which I did for about 2 weeks, and then I fell off the wagon. Since then, I just haven't seemed to care. And I literally told, in a discussion with my sister, we decided the way we were raised, we were very poor, often didn't have anything to eat. And so food is like a drug for us. It lifts us up. It gives us joy. To have a full stomach is one of the best feelings in the world. And yet we overdo it, both of us. I had told my children after that discussion with Sharon, my sister, that, you know, if someone said, Rosemary, you can live to 85 if you keep on like you're doing. You may have to take a bunch of medicine, but you can live till you're 85. Or you can live till you're 90 if you eat healthy and you can get off all your meds. I'd probably pick the former one. I don't drink a lot, I don't do drugs, I don't gamble, I don't have a lot of vices except maybe a potty mouth and overeating. And so I just felt like it's worth it to me. Well, some things have taken place recently that kind of got me dealing with the reality of death. I am, with that rotten attitude, now up to this morning, I weighed 184.2 pounds. That's an increase of when I thought I was bad when I started the channel of almost 22 and a half pounds. So in the last few weeks, few things have come up that have made me think about death a little bit more. And one of those things is that when my daughters and I, either of us get upset or depressed or whatever, we'll call each other. We'll do a group call. And we'll laugh and we'll cry. And, you know, sometimes, especially with just Heather and I, because she and I really struggle with depression at times, I'll do goofy things trying to make her smile. Well, one day, the girls know that I want to be cremated when I die, and then taken to the mountains and scattered. But Heather, every once in a while when we're on one of our phone calls, we'll do a screenshot of something, because sometimes we'll play an online game together, and where we got these goofy faces or costumes on with the game and playing ring toss with donuts or whatever. And so Heather will do a screenshot of it, and sometimes she's posted them on Facebook and sometimes she hasn't. But we were talking a while back, and she said, Mom, she said, do you want to know what I'm planning to do when you die? And I said, what? Because I've told her, I do not want a service of some weepy funeral. I want there to be a party, just a farewell party where everybody has a good time and laughing and just remembering the good times that we had. And she said, I've been saving a lot of these screenshots from our phone calls. She said, when you die, I thought I would put them all in a PowerPoint presentation and have them looping through in the background while we're having your farewell party. And all of a sudden, I just thought of all the horrendous pictures that I know of that she has. And I started laughing, and I just thought, oh, that would be hilarious. And my sister said, you're not going to let her do that, are you? And I said, yeah, I think it'd be a hoot. I said, I'm fine with that. I think it would be wonderful. So as she said, do you want to see some of them that I have? And I said, sure. So one was us playing that ring toss game. Another one, she was really upset one night, and we had talked, and I'd been in bed with fibromyalgia and just looked a hideous mess. And I was telling her that I had been craving bologna for some reason. I hadn't eaten bologna in years, but I was craving bologna. And so I did an Instacart order, got some groceries, including some bologna. And she was going, oh, Mom, how can you eat that stuff? And blah, blah, blah. And I said, that would make a wonderful Southern cooking show, because here are the big things, fried bologna especially. I said, I could do a Southern cooking show about 1,001 ways to fix bologna. And so I went in and I told her I was going to fix a sandwich while we were talking. And I said, see, this could be part of my show. And so I took 2 pieces of bologna, and I had my pajama shirt on, and I stuck 1 piece of bologna over each boob, and said that I was just making up goofy stuff about it. And Heather was just dying laughing. So it served its purpose and got her laughing that night. Well, she has saved the bologna picture. She actually sent it to her fiance that night and said, look what Mom and I did tonight. But there's another one of, I really have a horrible time sleeping. And I've had people tell me, oh, you need to try pot because that will help you sleep. Well, I never had tried pot in my life. I was one of the good kids. I just didn't touch drugs at all. And so I decided to give it a try, but I didn't want to smoke it. I've never been a smoker, and I thought I would choke on it. So someone told me that a bong would be easier. So I got a bong, but I couldn't figure out how to use it. So we had a family phone call that day, and I asked the kids to stay online with me afterwards. And my son, who lives in California where it's legal, was trying to teach me how to use the bong. And so I'm doing it in front of the camera so he can teach me as I'm going. Well, Heather took a screenshot of that one also. So anyway, come to my farewell party. It's going to be a hoot. So anyway, we're always joking about these things. And then Heidi sent me a TikTok video night before last. And it was this deadpan woman saying, do you enjoy board games with your family? Well, now when you're cremated, you can have your ashes put into a game timer, to an hourglass, And your family can continue to use you for board games. You can take part in family game night. You can be the timer. And Heidi sent it to me and said, Mom, this is what I'm going to do with part of your ashes. And I said, sounds good to me. But all this joking about death and dying and stuff have just really made me think, I want to try to be healthy, and I love my family, and I want to be able to be around for a long time as long as I'm healthy. If I'm not healthy, I don't want to be around a long time. Independent, I ought to say independent, because I'm not healthy now. I've just let my blood pressure, blood sugar, everything's just gone to pot. But anyway, my daughter Heather is getting married in August, and I'll be going with them to California as a witness. And here I am, just so overweight, and I don't want to be. And she is trying to get some weight off as well. And she's been doing a diet plan that she said she's just had people tell her what great results they've had from it. So my nephew ended up starting on it, and he's had really good results as well. And I'm not going to say what it is until I see if I can stick with it. But anyway, I'm starting that. I've ordered my first month's supply for it, and once it gets here, I'm gonna hit the ground running and see if I can get some of this lard off. And then once I do that, I'll transition back and try to eat a Mediterranean lifestyle that should keep me healthy. But I just feel like crap all the time now, and my fibro's getting so bad, and I just realized that yes, I'm enjoying the eating, but I'm lying in bed afterwards feeling horrible. So anyway, I'm going to start the adventure over again, and just wanted to be upfront and honest with you, and I'll keep you in the loop and see if I can stay on the wagon for a bit. And Lordy, I'd be so happy to get back to where I started a year ago, February. I hope you're doing well. I hope you are able to look at life with a sense of humor. I think as I look back on my life, I feel like that's the main thing that's gotten me through, just a twisted sense of humor. So anyway, I just wanted to update you. We'll see how it goes. You're invited to my farewell party. It's going to be a blast. Love and hugs till next time. Bye-bye.